Hello, gorgeous soul. Welcome back to Calm AF. This is episode 339, and it's been a weird couple of weeks. Last week I didn't get an episode recorded, and I didn't want 2 weeks to pass. So I decided to dig into the archives of the past 338 plus episodes of Calm AF and pull out one of my faves. And this is an episode that I recorded back in 2023, so 2 years ago now, talking all about priorities and the importance of, if I could go back and tell myself, my younger self, something when I was younger, this is what I would share. And it's basically my whole jam, is that I would like to tell you, I would like to remind you frequently that you're going to die, which I know it sounds morbid, but remembering that really is the best way to stop forgetting to live your life, to stop going through autopilot every single day. When you remember that someday everyone you know, including you, is going to not be alive anymore, and that is the front thought in your mind, that helps you get real clear, real fast on what really matters, on what to prioritize and what not to, more importantly. So I hope you enjoy this episode to get your daily reminders to live your life on purpose. Make sure you sign up for those daily love letters. They go right into your inbox every single morning, and they are the easiest way to stop forgetting. All right, so let's dive into this blast from the past. I hope you enjoy it. Thanks for being here. I'll see you next week. We are in part 4 of the Things I Wish My Younger Self Knew series, and I just decided this is going to be the last part of this series. The reason being is if I don't make this the last one, I fear there may be no end to the series at all. Like at some point I would have to change the name of the podcast from Calm AF to Things I Wish My Younger Self Knew. So we're just going to end it. And if you want to know more things that I wish my younger self knew, you could just listen to literally any other episode of this podcast, because they're all things that would have been really nice to know sooner. Today, I feel like is a really important one and a great place to end. Today, I would tell my younger self, Kristen, decide early, figure out early what really matters, what at the end of your life you're going to say, this is what I'm really glad I spent my life doing. Find those things and then figure out how to never forget them. Okay? Because what's going to happen is you're going to have reminders throughout your life. You're going to go through things that turn your life upside down. And in the process of turning your life upside down, you're going to be reminded of things that matter, or someone that you love or someone that you admire is going to die. And it's going to remind you of what matters in life. What matters is being with people that you love, doing things that you love, enjoying your life, being connected. And I really think the ultimate goal is to figure out what those things are early and then stop forgetting them. How do we stop forgetting them? When you are reminded again because of some sort of situation that turns your world upside down, you're reminded that all of that can go away. We think, I'll feel this inner peace. I'll be able to finally slow down and connect with my children or my partner, or I'll finally be able to go do this amazing thing that I wanted to do once I've done these things. Once the to-do list has been checked off, once the goal has been achieved, once I've accomplished this, made more money, the kids are older, like all of these things that we put off our life and the things that really matter by focusing on the things that at the end of the day don't actually matter. We've just been told that they really matter. And in our hardest moments, we realize that it's those mundane moments that really hold what we're looking for. They hold peace and love and connection. And it's our hardest moments or those periods of chronic stress that we really remember what matters. I've talked about this before. I call it the best worst club. People who have been through the worst thing you can imagine and survived, we receive a gift. It's the gift of perspective of what really matters, of what life is all about. And even though you kind of wish you didn't have to go through the thing to get the gift, you will be changed forever, because once you are reminded in such a significant way what actually matters, you can't unknow it. But you can forget it. And we do forget it because, again, the narrative out there is be successful, achieve, be liked, be approved of, be important, right? All of these things. So we just lose perspective. We forget. And the whole reason why I do what I do, the whole reason why I have Calm AF Life, and those members every single day get a little love letter in their inbox that says, hey, don't forget what matters. Don't forget. Remember? I send those daily love letters because I'm like, we have to figure out how to stop forgetting what really matters. We need to do whatever we have to do to be reminded of what really matters every day, because otherwise we do forget. Because the world will tell you that it's your success and how productive you are. Oh, right? Like, let's talk about that conversation. I just have to be productive. I have to get through this to-do list and then I'll have time. No. The world tells you that what you achieve is what makes you worthy. And once you achieve it, then you will feel the peace and the love and the joy and the connection that you really, really want. So your days in your life will easily slip away while you are knocking shit off your to-do list. And every day you will tell yourself, as soon as I get this done, as soon as I get through this busy couple of weeks, as soon as this project is complete, as soon as I get my house clean, then I can just settle in. I can just enjoy my life. I can really focus on what really matters. And all of that is a lie, because there's no end. Have you ever gotten to the end of your to-do list and been like, done? That's it. I've got nothing else that needs to be done. No, there's always going to be something else that you could do, some other goal to strive for. Once you hit the goal, there's always another level. There's no end. So if I could tell my younger self something, I would say, don't forget. Figure out a way to not forget. Don't wait until the next time your world is turned upside down, or until the next time someone you love goes through something and it reminds you. Stop forgetting. Stop forgetting that what matters, what actually matters, the whole reason why you're doing all this achieving to get to what matters, it's happening right now. It's accessible now. The things that you want, the things that matter are happening in moments that feel insignificant, like doing laundry or sitting on the floor with your kid or whatever it is. The moments that you want, the moments that matter, the things that matter are often happening in these moments that aren't noteworthy at all. Which to me, I'm like, isn't that the best thought? Because that means there's so many of them. Think about how many mundane moments you have in a day. How many monotonous things that you do in a day. Those are all opportunities to connect with what really matters. The awards, the achievements, the success, the money, the house, the shoes, the vacations, those things might feel more exciting, but they aren't actually what you're looking for. Because what happens after you get them? You go back to forgetting, right? What really matters. So these big things you think you need to achieve in order to settle down and finally just enjoy your life and connect, those are the things that are actually keeping you from enjoying your life. What you want is here now. In each moment, you say, is there an opportunity for me right now to connect, to be in this moment, to really connect to the love and the gratitude and the appreciation of this moment? What you want is here now. And I'd remind my younger self that unfortunately there is no end to things that could be done. There will always be something else that pops on the list of things to do or change about yourself or achieve. So if you're waiting, younger self, for the right time, or until you have more money, or until things slow down, or until you think you found the perfect plan to get you what you want, it's not going to happen. There is no end. What matters is this moment, and this moment is your life. This moment is your life. Go ahead and dream big. I am all about the dreaming big, the ambition. Enjoy your accomplishments. Enjoy your achievements. Enjoy the feeling of crossing the last thing off your to-do list in a day. Enjoy those things. Just don't forget that those things are just the sprinkles on top of a well-lived life. They're fun, but they aren't the things that actually matter. At the end of the day, at the end of your life, what matters is that you were there, that you were present, that you were alive while you were alive, not chasing what the next thing was going to be, that you were in the moment of your life, being connected to people who love you and who you love. Thanks for listening. And before you go, one more thing. As you know, I am slightly obsessed with helping as many humans tap into their calm AFness as possible. So if this podcast has helped you, would you please leave a review, make sure you're subscribed, and share it with your friends. Also, make sure you head on over to KristenFinch.com to see how you can work with me. You can sign up for my emails and get any other goodies I have available. Until next week, I love you so much. I am so grateful that you're here. I'll see you next time.